So if I can say you connected to yourself, you really listened and stepped up and said, I don't want this pressure anymore. I want to live my life. I
Mm-hmm.
will take responsibility for my life.
Mm-hmm.
And once you took responsibility for your life, you accepted the guilt and you're dealing with it. It's no more
Yeah.
pressure. And yes, we are live. I'm just testing. Can you hear me well?
Yep.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you both also very well. Good morning. This is a part of the Kundalini Awakening podcast. It's a small series of the journey of two of my friends, my dear colleagues, Akash and Sujala. Mm, they're part of our team. We and they are rediscovering yoga, the Kundalini yoga, um, and this series of conversations are meant to see how this discovery means for them and what it entails for them. So, welcome to the podcast, Akash and Sujala. Very welcome.
Thank
Yep.
you, Rai. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Why don't we start with you introducing yourself, huh? Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go with ladies first. Sujala, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. Hi. So, yes, myself, Sujala. I was born and brought up everything in India. I reside in India. And I was doing my college in Ukraine, 3 years of MBBS course. I had to drop out and come back to India. And then, yes, I got married, broken married life. And now I'm just working. I'm into my studies. I'm doing my BA English literature and I'm working as well. So it's a short intro about me.
Ah, how about telling what you love and what you enjoy in life?
Okay, what I love, of course, I love my family the very most because they have been always in my very hardest times. So yes, I love my family the very most, and
Mm.
yes, I like to watch movies when I'm free, when I'm just doing nothing. I like to hear music and all that. Yes.
And where do you come from exactly? In India?
Uh,
India is a big
Tamil
place.
Nadu. Yes, I reside in Tamil Nadu, but my native is Kerala.
Ah, and
Yeah.
you said 3 years you were in the Ukraine studying
Yes.
medicine.
MBBS. Yes.
Ah, um, yes. How was it in the Ukraine for you?
Of course, a beautiful life because just friends and studies. Of course, we used to roam out and go to classes together. Independent life, like without the parents, like coming out of the parents with my friends and all that. It was super fun. It was super good. Good climate as well. Experiencing snow for the very first time. So yes, it was too good.
Good climate. So did you feel the
Yes.
minus 15?
Yes, I guess. Yes, yes. We were there. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Thank you. Okay, okay. So now you're back in India,
India, yes. Now
and
I'm in India with my parents.
yes, and you are engaging with the Kundalini Yoga Club, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction. Now we pass the floor to Akash.
Yep. Hi, I'm Akash. So, as just like Sujala, I did my course in Ukraine. So I completed it, and then I moved on with another part of my life, which I really interested in. So that's another thing. And I'm from India as well. So that's and what else?
Which region?
Uh, I'm from Tamil Nadu. My native is from Tamil Nadu.
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
what do you love about Tamil Nadu?
I love about the culture basically, the temples, this everything that I eagerly do. If you just go and sit in the temple, you can feel the positive vibe. Just go there and just meditate, just for 5 minutes, something like that. Just chant some mantra that you like. Just be there, help some people, and offer some food. We usually do that. We usually offer some food to people while we are going to temple. That so yeah, I like that most. Yeah.
Mhm. And what made you change? You studied medicine in the Ukraine also. That's where you
Yep.
met, right?
Yes. 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 Actually, medicine. It was like kind of not my path that I chose. It was like I was stuck in it. So I didn't feel anything. So I was just like, why? What I'm doing here? I felt like, what should I do? Like I just had an awakening that it's really not to me the medicine. So then I changed my career path. So that's how it went from
Hmm.
changing the field.
It's kind of brave for you both, because as I know, studying in abroad is not a cheap endeavor, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Can you tell
yeah,
the challenge of the burden of having these investments, and how does that impact your life, knowing that yeah, you
yeah.
invested so
Actually,
much?
yeah, yes, we did actually like 40% of my family debt was my studies in Ukraine. So that's one part, like financially. And when I'm quitting the medicine, while I'm telling the relatives about it, they were like, "What are you doing? Like this is not right. You have to be on the medical field. You have to do this." So they were pressuring me to go on the medicine side. So I just told them I don't care. This is what I choose. So I don't know. I got the brave after everything that we gone through. So yeah. That's a big burden. But my father was really hard. Like he really thought that I would be a doctor. So he is a bit disappointed. So that's it. It's for him. But so I can't do anything about it. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's that.
Wow, sounds very brave. The whole of the
Yeah,
family said telling you to move on and becoming a doctor, and all this depth created, and now you're changing career path. Ooh, okay.
we have to do what we love,
And
right?
yeah, and what is it that you love in your career?
So actually, right now I'm in our club, KYC Club. So in this career, like I'm leading to new things. I'm learning new things, and the most I love about this career is we have very friendly community. So that's a very important thing. We always used to check in first. We always ask how you are doing. We don't go directly to the work. So that's the first thing I love in our club. So after that, and you can always do mistakes and you should learn from that. So that's the second thing. So
Isn't that
yeah,
everywhere?
No,
it's everywhere, but
not like they don't give a chance every time.
yeah, there will be like boss. They are not friends. In our community, we all are friends. We all are one, right? So that's the main thing. I know.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you're happy you found a place where you can be yourself?
yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm. Okay, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing.
Mhm.
And Sujala, how is it for you to make that switch? Are you now studying again? But
Yes.
tell a bit about that challenge. I mean, I think many Indian people can relate to this, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, being a middle class family, like studying in foreign is like a dream for many people because the expenses are too high. So I have a financial debt, so which I'm yet repaying. I'm trying to repay that. But yes, so I thought, okay, I want a financial stability. So I was looking for a job, and Akash, coincidentally we met, and yes, we were in contact. Like after Ukraine, back in India, we got into contact again, and through Akash I joined KYC. But it's not just about financial, but it's also about my mental stability as well, because while joining I was in a broken marriage life, and I was going through like so many struggles which I couldn't share with anyone. But after joining KYC, I started to do yoga. So, which somehow gave me a mental peace, also a calmness, maybe a calmness to take some decisions. I would tell that. So yes, so now it's, yeah, as Akash mentioned, it's a friendly zone, so there is no stress. Like we have to learn from mistakes. Of course, we do mistakes, and there's always a chance to learn from it. So I think not every workspace have this. So yeah.
Yes, I do hope that we can inspire at our Kundalini Yoga Club.
Yes,
I'm
definitely.
not only the host but of this podcast, but I'm also the happiness officer of our club, our team, and
Yeah,
through my
that you are,
years
yes.
of
Yes.
I totally agree.
because I really believe that if you want to be fully into your own energy, you have to feel safe. You have to feel safe to grow. You have to feel safe to make mistakes. You have to feel safe that you can trust others. You have to feel safe that when something is said, it's done. And that all comes back to being happy where you are. And happiness doesn't mean you relax on your couch and do nothing. Happiness means that you're on a mission and that you have the support to be on that mission. That's my conviction of 20 years of building remote teams, I guess. Yeah, and so when you both chose the career path, I always told you you have to bring yoga into your life, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sujala, tell me how the journey has been because we're going to do these interviews. We're going to capture your experience with yoga and what it did to you. So can you tell us a bit the challenge you were in and what yoga you started?
Yes, I started with 2.0 yoga, and yes, at the beginning it
2.0
was
yoga. Sorry. 2.0 yoga. Maybe you can tell the full title you started with.
yeah, sure. One sec. So it is, now I'm doing the strengthening the spine. Now I'm into strengthening the spine of week 2. So it's one. Yeah. I'm into strengthening the spine of week 2. That's what I'm doing right now.
Uh,
And yeah.
but the course I think you're referring to is the introduction
Yes,
to
yes, yes.
Kundalini Yoga
Yes.
2.0,
Yes.
balancing the masculine and the
And
feminine energy.
feminine energy. Yes.
Mm, okay. So now we got that setting right.
Yeah.
How long have you been practicing yoga?
Now for 3 weeks we have been doing, like, yeah, I guess it's 3 weeks. Yes. So first week I actually struggled with my body pains because it was like after a very long time. In school days we used to do yoga, we used to have classes, but it was not regular, and I used to dance in the school time, so my body was a bit flexible. But after so many years, getting back into yoga was like, the first week, yes, I had pains, I had back pains, I had neck pains and all. But the second week it started getting better, not completely okay, but it started getting better. And I understood that my body is not flexible at all, because while dancing in the school days I thought, yes, it is flexible, but no, it is not. I have to work out more.
And
Yeah.
and and how did you understand that you were not flexible? What did you feel?
Because when doing some yogas, like some postures, I was not able to do it completely. Like I used to feel the pain, like when
Mm,
having a bend I used to feel the pain in my hip or in my neck, this area. And And that's how I understood, okay, it's not flexible yet.
So you're
Yeah.
saying that the yoga helps you to connect to some of the pains in your body.
Yes, yes. Yes, actually, yes. I started to understand, okay, this area had a pain already. Okay, I didn't know it. Like, I didn't know it like that.
Hmm. And now 3 weeks later, you're saying it's getting better. How is
Yes.
your relationship to this physical pain? How has
It's,
it
I
evolved?
think, comparing to the first week, I don't have that much pain. It has been very much reduced, but not completely reduced, but it has been reduced to a certain point, maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And do you have any consciousness of what happened with that pain, or what it do to your body once you were feeling less pain?
Yes, because of regular practice, like I started to get healthier, maybe. I don't know, but my body gets like not physically, maybe. Physically, like the pains got relaxed and it started getting healthier.
Hmm. And did
Yeah.
it only impact you on the physical level or also on the mental or emotional level?
Of course, in the emotional level, because I started to have a calmness. Like I just after my some personal life tragedies, traumas, I have been like, I was very short tempered. Like I just shout at things like very randomly without of any reason and all. But now I started to have a calmness. Like, okay, it's not the time to shout. I have to think and then see what works out, maybe. Because it's not just about physical exercises, it's also about meditation as well. So
Actually, she
Hmm.
was like in a depressed state when I met her, like in
yes.
the lowest point. So she was like she not herself, you know. So like she was worrying about everything. I have to do that. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. All that kind of things. So after like 1.5 months or 2 months, she's you see now, right? Like she is very calm. She do all the work. She's managing everything else. So doing a good job. So yeah,
Yeah, that's great to hear. Right? So you just came into our team for 2 months,
Yes.
coming from as I know, a divorce, right? That's
Yes.
going on.
Yes, it's going on.
Yeah. And so what you're describing as your life is under a high point of pressure financially,
Yes.
uh, personally, career-wise. Also, you didn't know where to go, and
Yes.
also emotionally in a
I was not
divorce, which
stable.
is,
Yes.
yeah, you
Yes,
didn't know where to
like
go.
I have to, yes, I have responsibilities because I have to pay my debts. I have to take care of my parents. I have a younger sister to take care of. And my personal life, like my husband is divorced. I mean, like divorce procedures going on. So, and my studies, my MBBS, I had to drop, and I am into some different stream, which is BA English literature. So everything was like in a messed up stage, I would tell. Like as Akash
Hmm.
mentioned, like I was totally down, like literally down. I was not me. But now, yes,
Okay.
I'm a bit stable. Yeah.
What would have happened if you didn't do the yoga these past 3 weeks?
Maybe I've lost this calmness. I wouldn't have found this calmness. Like as I told, I just shouted random things to everyone. So maybe I wouldn't have found this calmness.
Hmm. And can you maybe contemplate on how did the yoga help you to find the calmness?
Yes, as I mentioned, it's not just about the physical exercises or physical movements. It's also about meditations through some mantras and some music as well. So, yes, that actually helped. Like just closing the eyes and listening to the music or listening to the mantra and meditating for a 5 minutes. Yes, it gives a huge relaxation.
Hmm. Wow.
Yes.
Did you learn this at medicine, Akash? You finished
no,
medicine.
no, I had a headache medicine, so I did no, I did it.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that story. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Akash.
Mhm.
You've been with us a bit longer, but when did you start? I think it was a few 3 months ago. You said, "I'm going full in for the Kundalini Yoga Club. I'm
Yeah,
ditching my my
I'm
medicine career."
Yeah, exactly. Like I guess it was the end of December, I guess, yes. So
Yeah.
yeah,
How has it been for you since then? When you made the choice to follow the path that you internally wish to follow.
so at first, like at the one night, like me and my family, we sat together, had a big conversation that I was going to quit medicine. So it was like crazy. We spoke around 9 hours, I guess. So they are telling everything. I'm answering them everything and targeting me in every direction. So I'm giving them everything I got. So it was the first thing. And after that conversation, I knew that I can do it. So I felt like maybe I should do this. I should quit this side of my life because it was not a fun to me. Like I didn't, get attached or not interested. Maybe I was just going on the path that someone chose for me, something like that.
Hmm.
So it was hard at first. Like I have a lot of confusions, mainly. What do I do if I didn't? So many things like that. So at first, like what I felt like, let's just go ahead for 1 month. I will know, right? So that's what I did. That's what I did. Like I went for it, and it was like nothing like I have experienced. You know, I really had the freedom to choose what I can learn, what I choose to learn. So I learned so many things from January, from the last 4 months. So you know, yeah, it's been a hell of a ride. I have to say.
And what's the difference from learning the last 4 months after making the choice to follow your path and learning in the medical studies for the last 4 years? What's the difference?
In medical studies, like I I was like I was not concentrating on myself. I was concentrating on for my family, for others. I was like dependent. So after that, after the career changed, so I was myself. I found myself. I have to say that I found myself, and I concentrating on what I need to do, how I eat, how I earn, like everything, the financially, mentally, and physically, mainly the physical. So after this journey, after I started yoga, like I hit gym and I having a great crazy diet that I didn't believe that I can do that, but I am doing it. I lost like 10 kgs in last 2 months. So I would have never done in the medical field. I will be like going there, studying stuff. I know that.
And you would have
I
gained
know
10
that.
kgs.
Yep, probably. After the war in Ukraine, when I come to India, I was like in 107 kg. Within like 1 year, I gained like 30, no, 14, I guess. I was 122, 121. Yep. And while I was starting the gym, like I was 123. And after the yoga and exercise, the hitting the gym, and uh, now I'm at 113, so almost 10 kg.
Beautiful. And most of it, more importantly, more of it is muscles, right? It's less
Yep,
fat. So you're
yeah.
getting more muscle and less fat, which is also important. And muscle is
I
more heavy
actually,
than
I, I actually started to see the cuts in the shoulders and in the biceps. I never saw that in my life, you know. Yeah,
do be careful. Those cuts don't go away. It's tearing.
yeah,
It tears with your body.
yeah,
I've been a sport instructor myself in my life. I still carry
mhm,
those cuts, so be careful. If you tear your body, it stays. The body doesn't forget, right?
yeah.
Okay. So Akash, how long have you been doing the uh, Kundalini Yoga 2.0 course now?
Same as Sujala, we started together like
What?
for past 3 weeks. Before
Hmm.
that, I was doing flexible rope and detox.
Flexible back, right?
Yeah,
That people
flexible
don't.
back challenge.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
flexible back challenge.
Can you tell us a bit about the challenges that you've been through? The
Yeah.
the, the detox challenge.
Yep. And in detox challenge, there are a lot of things. Uh, First, the healing mantras and all the stuff. And I was like, in the detox journey, first I usually do the yogas after the gym part. Then, like last month, I thought maybe I should do before the gym in the early morning. So I started doing at early morning. Oh man, I saw very great results. I was doing like 3 hours non-stop exercise in gym for 1 hour cardio, 1 hour strength training, 1 hour core fitness. Yep, I was like crazy. Then
And how
at,
mu
at
how much did you train before that then, without doing the yoga?
before that, I was like it will be like 1.5 hours. Yeah,
So
it
if I
I
hear
saw
you
the
well, if I hear you well, you say you actually doubled your energy
yeah.
for your fitness session by doing yoga before it.
Yes, actually, I came aware of my body. So I started to get more sleep. I had more energy and I'm consuming less food, just 2 meals per day. I
How is that
dropped,
possible? You're eating less, you're sleeping
yeah,
more, and you've got more energy. What happened?
I have a lot of fats, so I don't have to worry about anything. I just go do meditation for 5 minutes. I have my energy back. So that's how it's working.
Okay, okay, okay. Good. So you did the challenges. We've got the detox challenge to help people detoxify their body, right?
Yeah,
On a mental, physical, and emotional level. We've
yeah.
got a flexible
And
back challenge
yeah,
for.
in that journey, I was having a really hard headache. The process was releasing to my chakras. I didn't know that you told me about it, so it was really nice that I had that. And there were a lot of tension. I had like one side headache, the ear pains, so it was crazy. And
Yeah.
it was nice after that. After I never felt this happy, and I I'm feeling good like I should. So yeah, that's it.
So you studied medicine for 5 years. You never felt so happy and healthy like now after 3 months
No,
of yoga.
yeah, yeah, that's 100% good.
Mhm. So welcome back to your wisdom, Sujala
Hmm.
and Akash.
Yes.
This is Indian wisdom. It's
Yeah.
uh, how do you feel that this was normal to you? That this Kundalini yoga, Ashtanga yoga, Raj yoga, whatever yoga, but that it came from India.
Yeah,
How do you relate to it now, having experienced it again? Sujala
actually there
first.
are.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Let's give it to Sujala. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, I feel like this should go with like everyone should have experience in this, because it's such a nice feeling, because it brings some peace to our mind. It also bring, if it brings peace to oneself, then of course the people around also will be getting peace as well. So
Mm.
of course other people, one and every other people should have an experience about this. They should know what yoga is, because yes, as you mentioned, it was from India, but Indian people don't, like, I don't think like everyone practices yoga now. So I feel yes, everyone should practice it.
And you said
It
that
brings,
once you have peace in yourself,
yes,
others feel it too.
yes,
Did your
yes,
family notice?
yes. They did
Tell me.
notice, like, yeah, my mom mentioned to me, okay, I started doing yoga like 3 weeks, like from 3 weeks, and she was like, what are you doing in this early morning? I was like, no, I started you doing yoga, okay, do it. She was like, okay, let her do whatever she wants. And later on she also started to understand, because as I mentioned, I used to shout without any reason. But having a calmness in my mind, my mom tried to understood, okay, she's having a
Mm,
different path, maybe a good path. So yes, she is happy now, because so shouting at her randomly makes her also upset. So when I'm taking decisions in a calm state, in a very peaceful state, like, she feels happy. My mom, dad, my younger one, yes, they feel happy about me now.
So you have experienced that a more peaceful world really starts with yourself, right?
Yes, of course, yes.
You don't need to help others. You have to help yourself first.
First help ourself, then of course we can help others. We can bring them into it.
Yeah. And what's the difference comparing to your life maybe 2 months before here, where you were probably thinking about others first?
Yes, yeah, I was not having myself as a priority before, like 3 months, maybe. Jan, I would, this is April month, and the Jan month, I was not even thinking about myself. I was thinking about the random things which is going around me. The divorce case, I have to handle it all alone. My parents, I have to take care of them because they are also getting aged. And my younger one, she's still studying. So my debts, so a lot of things going around. But now, okay, first myself into a peaceful state, then I will have a clear picture on what should I do next, maybe. So
Mm.
yes,
So you
and
have
now I have a
clarity.
clear picture. Yes, now I have a, like, it comes on, not very clear, but yes, since I've just started, I started to understand, okay, maybe this is my priority first, and this next. And I have started to analyze things, what I should do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Can you now imagine a life without yoga?
No, I think no. Because it, maybe, like, why would I not do yoga? Because it has brought some peace to me. Why would I leave this? So I'll definitely continue this, because it's anyway helping me. It brings me clarity, and it makes my parents happy as well. So yes.
Mm. Thank you so much for sharing. So the yogic
Yeah.
path will take you away from it again. Just remember you said this.
Yes.
In the
Yes.
times when the pressure is so high, yoga can really help you to release the pressure and find your calm state again and to have clarity in life. I've experienced it myself so many years, so I relate very much to what you're saying. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
And Akash, how do you relate to this um, knowledge, indigenous knowledge that you have in your country and
Uh,
having rediscovered it?
at first, like, there are a lot of familiar poses, I must say. So, uh, when I when I was young, me and my grandfather, we used to do yogas. He usually wake me up like 5:30 in the morning, or 4, I guess, I don't remember. So he used to get me to the ground and we do the yoga. So it was nice. And after finding the Kundalini Yoga path, I saw a lot of familiar poses, but only the names has been changed. So that's the one thing. So another thing for myself, uh, after starting my transformation journey, uh, the people were like, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, something like that. After like the changes, after the 10 kg reduced, they were like, how are you doing this? How did you do that? In my gym, people started asking questions. You know, at first they saw me like I was like doing 1 hour cardio and half an hour strength training, something like that. And I was like cheating in the gym. I will go there and just do one or two exercise, and I will tell my trainer that I finished before yoga. I was not honest with myself. So after that, after the changing the routine, I was very honest with myself and doing it very correctly. And the people started seeing changes in me. So they are saying that you lost so many fat around your head, around my belly, and started gaining muscles, And they are asking now how you do it, how you have this much energy, how you are doing 3 hours every day. So I'm even like going gym on Sundays, so 7 days a week. So they're asking like, are you crazy? Get some rest, something like that. I'm saying to them like, no, I have a lot of energy. Like I don't want to rest. I for the first time in my life, I love this journey. I have tried the weight reducing part like more than 10 or 20 times, I guess 10 to 15 times maybe. But I never felt confidence myself. So I'm started believing in me that I can do this. So
Wow,
that's how
thank
I
you.
think.
Wow. I feel very joyful hearing these stories. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And um, just compare for yourself 5 years of medical knowledge, 3 months of yoga. How does that relate to you? If you look at that, where yeah.
In in 5 months, like no, in yeah, 3 months, uh, I must say like uh, I I didn't know that I had this energy in me that I can do this. If I was in the medical field, you know, I would be like tired all the time. I would be have diabetes and I will be have fatty liver. More maybe it will lead to cirrhosis or something. And I will probably have in India we used to eat sweets, all everything with oil. So it will be like high cholesterol. So eventually it's leading to heart attack. It's increasing heart attack in India. So that's another stuff. So it would be crazy if I didn't choose this path. I will be ended up in bed or had a stroke in I guess in 5 years or something.
So where do you think
I,
you will be now in 5 years? What's your weight then?
in 5 years, I don't know. I'm planning to do that in a year. I want to transformation for 2025. So I'm not gonna wait for 5 years. I'm gonna do this next year.
I guess it's not about waiting, it's about the journey. Um, 20
Yeah.
to 2025 is definitely a stop, but I always look at people when I help or coach them.
Uh-huh.
What's the journey in 5 years, right? So you think let me say it differently. Both of you have had an experience with the Kundalini energy, the
Hmm.
energy of consciousness, to be aware of who
Yeah.
you are. You have had the ability to more tune into your true self. And
Hmm.
once you know who you are truly self, it's not easier for people to tell who you are not. Do you understand? If I know
Yeah.
that I'm a man, it's very difficult for people to tell me you're a woman, right?
Hmm.
If you know I love my family, it's very difficult for people to tell you that you don't love them,
Yeah.
right? And so practicing yoga, in Kundalini yoga, evokes the Kundalini energy in a very safe way. You have had not a lot of experience with it, but it seems like you've by practicing every day, you found energy, mental stability, clarity. You know, did you feel
Hmm.
any danger in these moments?
No, hi.
No,
Not
I
dangerous,
was
yeah.
afraid of headaches, but when you tell me that it is just releasing the pressures, I was kind of relieved. So I thought maybe it would be happened. I was doing stressing myself a lot with the hitting gym and doing like 1 hour yoga. So I thought maybe that's why I'm having this headache for a week. Then you said that like this is the reality. It is what it is. So then I got to understand. Oh, this is it. Then after the process released, oh man, I never felt that light with with this body weight in my life. I was flying through roof like crazy. I was at the next day. I believe I hit gym like 4 hours. I did like cardio like in treadmill for 500 calories. I even
Wow.
had a photo of that. Yep.
Yeah. So you feel kind of proud, if I can see that,
Yeah.
about yourself.
Yeah.
Did you feel about yourself proud before during medicine?
No, I was like the state of guilt that I should not uh, uh, wait. No, it's like pressured on me. So I was having a guilt. So I should do that. I should do this. Be like in Tamil language there is a saying like "Kadivalam potta kudirai," which means the horse closing eyes. The If the horse is eyes closed, it will lead in the straight path. Right? So that's how I felt. It's the eyes, the closing part was taken away from me. So I was seeing world with new eyes. Everything is looking beautiful. I never felt this.
So now, how do you relate to guilt?
Guilt, I must say, it is. I'm starting to accept it. It it is not me. So my father is starting to accept the same after going through the changes with me. So the guilt is what I did, what I have to do. It's really apart. I'm starting to accept every consequences. So I didn't feel any guilt now. So it is what it is. Just like that.
Amazing. So if I can say you connected to yourself, you really listened and stepped up and said, I don't want this pressure anymore. I want to live my life. I
Hmm.
will take responsibility for my life.
Hmm.
And once you took responsibility for your life, you accepted the guilt and you're dealing with it. It's no more
Yeah,
pressure.
no, I, there is no guilt actually. I'm living for myself. Why would I not be worried for my family, for my father's dreams and everything? So I'm
Well,
starting to feel me, you know.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Congratulations on that.
yeah.
Because I do, in my personal journey, I do believe that if we cannot be responsible for ourselves first, we
Hmm.
can only pretend to be responsible for others because
Yeah,
we will be holding a pressure that will not last. We will break
yep.
because we're not strengthening our own structure first. So
Nah,
thank you, Akash.
totally agree.
So I will end with Sujala. Was it dangerous? Was the Kundalini yoga dangerous or in any way for you?
No, hi, never. It is not dangerous. I mean, it wasn't dangerous for me. Yeah.
Mm. Well, did it bring you in any moment all these pains and pressures into, um, yeah, situations that you thought, wow, this is maybe not desirable?
No, I never thought that because I mentioned to you once that I was feeling very tired, and you just told me no, it's just releasing the pressure. Maybe it is because of the responsibility you have in the shoulders. So I thought, okay, I should not take a break. Maybe taking a break again and continuing will lead to a pain even more. It might. So it is just my random thought. I thought, okay, I shouldn't stop it at any cost, and I didn't stop. I had to take 2 days break because of my menstrual phase, and yes, after that, yes, I was doing it regularly, and I was very much okay. Even yes, the pain which I had in the beginning also got reduced. So yes, yeah, I
Hmm.
never thought of leaving it at any point.
Hmm. It's relates to a word. I don't know if you know that word, but we call it jap.
Mhm.
In the Gurmukhi language, is to repeat,
Okay.
and from repetition, japa, comes mastery. Um,
Okay.
what you've experienced is that the Kundalini energy was released through the practices. You, by pushing through every day and doing your exercises, you allow this energy to grow. And this energy goes through your chakras, through your spine, and whatever blocks it comes against, you will feel it. And it's not a, if I'm correct, it's not an immense pain. It's just a pain or a stiffness or a soreness that you've been able to go through without needing any medical assistance. And after now about 3 weeks for you, Sujala, and Akash a bit longer, you feel more energetic, more light, more calm, more clear.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And how much time did you spend on yourself every morning in doing yoga,
1 hour,
Sujala?
because 1 hour. Yeah.
That's 1 hour, huh?
Yes.
And Akash does an hour before the workout.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
And started doing it early morning. I woke up at 4:30. So
Wow.
yeah.
Well, I want to thank you both for a beautiful interview. It will not be my last time. We are doing this recording to inspire other uh, Indian young people who are feeling the pressure of time, the pressure of family, the pressure of career, the pressure of money. Um, this podcast is dedicated to all of you to let you know that maybe it's okay to listen to yourself. Maybe if you choose for yourself, you can find responsibility for yourself. Maybe there's another way that allows you to be more sure, more energetic, more calm. And I've seen it many times, but I'm so happy that Sujala and Akash are willing to share their stories with them. Thank you very much. And I think we'll check in with you in 2, 3 months or 2 months or so when you
Sure.
finish
Hi.
the introduction to Kundalini Yoga 2.0 course, and then we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Thank you very much. No.
Satnam.
Okay.